G'day guys, welcome to How to Play the Head Pro Way, hole number 9 here at Windaroo Lakes. The 9th hole off the black tees here plays 357 metres. Similarly to the 8th hole, it's a straightaway par 4 that has the Albert River running all the way up the right hand side. On this particular hole though, we have a little creek that kicks in from the left hand side that crosses over the first fairway. That can cause a little bit of a problem for some of the longer hitters. For the average club golfer, the best way to approach this hole is to actually use the whole left-hand side. So from the tee shot here, many of the playing lessons I conduct, whether we be playing from the black tees, the blue tees, the white tees, or even the red tees, I'm asking players to utilise the left-hand side. There's plenty of space. Guys, that's the line that I take. If I'm stood up here playing, that big cart path that we can see down the left-hand side here, that's my target area. From there, I've got 25 metres to the right, and worst case scenario, whilst it's not recommended for safety reasons, we have the entire left-hand side, which is the first fairway. So we have a space of upwards of 50 metres to hit our tee shot in. All of a sudden, the Albert River doesn't become too big of a problem. Let's say we hit the ball left to right. Quick tip for those players that shape ball with a fade. Try teeing the ball up on the right-hand side of the tee block. What that will do on this particular hole is it will open up that left-hand side. I see lots of players on this tee particularly are put off by these overhanging trees on our left-hand side. So what they'll do, because of this, they'll tee up on the left-hand side. But as a fader of the golf ball, if you're teeing up to the left-hand side here, you're automatically now pointing at the river. So guys, I'm going to play the hole, and for myself, I hit my driver. The reason being, there's plenty of space up the left-hand side. The only real thing I look at is I'm trying to hit it up at the cart path. Okay, so in case you hadn't gathered, it's early morning, still a little bit fresh out here. So for those that play early, quick little tip for you. Dew and moisture has a huge impact on the golf ball, okay? So if you're playing in the afternoon, we tend to find that the wind is a massive factor. For the morning players, dew is a huge impact on the golf ball. So we're in the fairway right-hand side here. Golf ball's wet, a little bit of moisture on it. We know that the green's got a little bit of dew on it. We know that even when the boys have cut the greens, they're going to have a little bit of moisture still sitting on the surface. That plays a factor in club selection, and more importantly, where I'm trying to land it on the green. We've got 144 yards, okay? So what I'm looking at here with a blue flag, and I'll be suggesting this to any player, we're trying to get a club that's just going to land on the middle of the green. I'm not trying to attack the blue flag, okay? Quick calculation says I need to hit a shot that goes about 130 yards. Got a little bit of moisture on the golf ball. That's going to make the ball pop and release a little bit. So realistically, I'm looking that I can hit a club that's about 125 to 130 yards. So for me, that's quite easy, just a nice full pitching wedge. If things go well, it hits the green and it rolls down. If things don't, it hits the middle of the green and it leaves me about 25 foot. So I'm going to take the 46-degree pitching wedge here. Target line, guys, is I'm taking it at the palm tree in the middle of the green. The reason being, again, it's where the most space is. We have a green here surrounded by bunkers. The worst place we can miss this is to the left-hand side. We all know that. It's a tough spot from over there. I don't want to be missing it short, so I take plenty of clubs to at least carry to the middle, because blue flag with a front bunker, that is a really tough shot. If I go long, that's also a tough chip shot. There's not much green back there, and it will get away from you. So unfortunately, we take enough clubs to carry to the middle of the green only. The flag, if we get down there, brilliant. If we don't, that's okay. And we ensure that our target line is aiming to the middle of the green to give ourselves the biggest area to hit into. So dead straight at the palm tree. We took one bounce and stopped into the back middle portion of the green there. We're going to have about 35 feet down the hill, a little bit left to right, but most importantly, it's safe. So as you can probably just about make out, we're just over the other side of the crest there. Now 144 yards was a perfect carry 9-iron. But again, guys, if I get the perfect carry, lands and it rolls over the green. So when you're approaching number 9 green, given the shape and the undulation of this particular green, we're always trying to get to the middle where possible and avoid making those basic mistakes, underclubbing and having the ball running through the back of the green. A quick tip for the miss, guys. Let's say a tee shot didn't go to plan. If we found ourselves and we have still hit it out into the right hand side, into the Albert River here, one of the things that I'd suggest the players do is, once you've found your location, you've taken the appropriate drop, we're looking at 2 things. 1, how far away are we from the green? And 2, whereabouts is the pin located? But most players, where I see the issue lie, is they take their drop, they look up and they're grabbing a 3-wood or a hybrid or a long iron, and we're still 200 metres away. Sensible and safe way to play, should you be in this situation, try to figure out a club that can get you in or around the 100 metre post, or, that would be for myself, for you guys, a club that will leave you a full sand iron. So from here, from 200 metres out, you should be able to hit a shot that gets you to within 60 or 70 metres if you're hitting a short full sand iron, or the 100 metre post if you hit more of a standard full length sand iron. So with that in mind, if you find yourself and you've hit it in the Albert River and you've taken the drop, quick calculation, how far do I need to hit? Once you can understand that, we're looking at where the flag is, because the flag can also have a big factor as to, front to back flag can be 30 metres here. All of a sudden that 70 metre shot becomes 40, or that 70 metre shot becomes 100. So check the flag, check the distance, lay up, accept the medicine, and make sure you take no worse than a 6, and hopefully, with some good wedge play, you may get away with a 5.